Fire Squad. Hey, let's get the lighting right in here. Let's see. I think that's it right here. Yeah. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Fresh bottle. Emmanuel, what's poppin'? SK. Ooh. It's gonna be a different type of show today, man. I'm feeling the type of way right now, man. I need y'all to bear with me. I need y'all to be the Fire Squad with me tonight. Y'all gotta let me talk. Y'all gotta let me vent. I had a long day today. Name of the song is With Me. It's on my album. I made the vision clear. And I had to flexing on them like my last moves. Yeah, man, and I'm going in and I know. Bear with me tonight, y'all. Bear with me tonight. This is the first day a nigga put in word. Yeah. Yeah. On this journey I'm on, sometimes you feel like you won't make it at times. Hey, you already know what it is. It's your boy Laid Back. Hey, welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 8 or 9, something like that. I get mixed up. But you already know what this is. This is Thursday night vent. We got to shout out the people that's in the live. Let's go ahead and get it. We got Emmanuel, Polly the poet already gave a donation. Shout out to them. Joshua, Ethan, Jeff, Unknown TV, King Ali, Life Tap, Corey Fam, SK. All right, let's get into it, man. So this is gonna be a little bit different. Like I said, you know the structure of the show. We do the quote of the week. Then in the second part, we get into the shits. We talk about whatever we want to talk about. But for the first part, like I said, I had a long day today. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Had some things happen. We're gonna discuss it. I'm not gonna hide nothing from you. Shout out to my boy Randy. Shout out to Case from Trinidad. But we're gonna get into it today, man. So, you know, we gotta start off with swig time. Swig time, baby. We kicking it off right with the swig time. You feel me? Gotta also let y'all know what kind of hookah we smoking on today. We got some mint and melon. I mixed those together. But I need good energy. I need high energy. You know, same thing. Let's get into it. So I need y'all participation. Shout out to my boy Nick. All right, so the quote of the week reads as follows. Listen, I need y'all to respond. I need y'all to respond. Lord, I need y'all to respond. If you never heal from what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. I'm gonna read it one more time, man. If you never heal from what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. I need to hear what y'all think. Y'all saying that's deep facts? If you never heal from what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. Facts. All right, so this is what I feel, right? A lot of us done been through a lot of things. A lot of us done been hurt by a lot of people. And we walk through this life with having trust issues. I'm gonna be the first to say I'm one of them. I've been hurt plenty of times by people that's close to me. I mean, by the closest of the closest people that's close to me. Family members, friends. Went through an incident today. I'm still trying to figure out everything. But because I look at y'all as family, I'm gonna give it to y'all raw. You feel me? That's gonna be in part 2. I'm gonna let y'all know what happened to me today in part 2. But right now, if you never heal from what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. Basically, we can't hold everybody else to the standards of people that done hurt us in the past. You know what I'm saying? We also calling people tonight too. So in part 2, we calling people. If you want to be a part of the show, you want to talk about what we're talking about, you want to voice your opinion, I'll call you up. We can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So Jacob said, you'll hurt others you love if you don't let your feelings out. Facts. King Ali said he's been hurt too. Vine says it's hitting DC this weekend. SK, oh, he's talking to SK. Randy said, don't let your past shit spill onto the people around that's close to you. It's tough because we have these issues that we done developed from past hurts, past pains and stuff like that. And we want to move through life and we want to make it seem like, you know, nobody else is going to hurt us. But the truth of the matter is you're going to get hurt again. You know what I'm saying? It might not happen the same way, but it's going to happen again. But you can't punish the next person that comes into your life based on the things that you done went through already. Scott says, not only will you hurt others, you stunt your personal growth. That's facts. Everybody say, you know, something that you done been, you know, went through and, you know, it done hurt you in the past. They tell you to get over it. They tell you, you know what I'm saying, just get over it, get past it. But they never tell you how to get past it or how to get over it. And I think that's the key thing that we've been missing a lot of times, that they don't tell you exactly how to get past it or how to get over it. They just tell you, that happened 6 years ago. Why are you still thinking about that? That happened 8 years ago. That happened when you was 7. That happened when you was 12. Get over it. But they don't know that people is living their life as 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds that's still living based on how they was hurt in the past dealing with new people. Don't nobody tell people how to deal with it. They just say get over and get past it, but how do you do that? Mentor says, I feel you, bro. Time heals all. Keep your head up. Vine says it's how you handle the hurt. That counts. SK says, I like that your podcast have a theme. Appreciate that, SK. Fisher says, if you haven't been hurt, you're lying to yourself. Facts. Unknown TV says, leave it in God's hands, I assume. It's an inside battle. Facts. And I tell y'all this every week, that if you want to be successful, you want to reach these high things, it's all about you. You have to focus on your personal development, your personal growth, whatever you got to do to deal with these situations. This is another thing. You have to feel these emotions, though. You have to feel these emotions. Don't just let these emotions, don't write them off. If you feeling hurt, feel the hurt. If you feeling happy, feel happy. If you feeling the pain, feel it. So you can understand it more, so you can become a person that can deal with it better. It's a lot of us that go through this life that hold on to past hurts and past pains. We just suppress them because we don't know how to deal with them. That's the thing that I'm getting to. How do you internalize these situations and not carry it into your next relationship? Whether it's a friendship, whether it's a relationship with a spouse, whatever the case may be. Jacob says holding your feelings isn't healthy. Lord says you got to be able to let go, but it's not always easy. Life says hard times breed strong people. And that's why I feel like I'm one of the strongest people that I know. I've been hurt probably more than most people that I know and that I'm friends with. And that's why I'm so dedicated. That's why I'm so strong. That's why I'm so solid, because constantly I've been through situations that I feel will probably break a lot of people. But because I'm still able to stand and keep going and find outlets in music and find outlets in my YouTube family, my fire squad. People don't find outlets, man, and they just let this shit build up in them and they fuck around and explode. And people looking at them crazy like, bro, where did this come from? You know what I'm saying? It came from these people not being able to find an outlet to express these pains and these hurts, and they just keep it bottled in all the time. Swig time. They said, Fresh says, time heals most wounds, bro. Let it marinate, then keep it moving, heads up. Ethan says, people that suppressing feelings makes them stronger, but it does the exact opposite to them. It destroys them from the inside out. I completely agree with that. Completely agree with that. Emmanuel says, positive vibes, bro. Haters are always gonna hate. Ethan says, people think that, Ali says, my ex-girl broke up with me 2 years ago and I still dealing with it to this day. Balin says, self-care, how I dealt with everything and ends up worse than before. Like I said, they tell you to get over it. They tell you, you know what I'm saying, it happens to everybody. You're not the only one that's dealing with these situations, which is true. Everybody deal with situations differently though. And with that being said, the quote of the week is something that really touched me this week. If you never heal from what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. The people in your future don't deserve to be dealt with like the people in the past that hurt you. It's a fact. But so many of us don't know how to deal with these situations that end up being a reality that we in. This is probably one of the most realest podcasts that we done had so far, because I'm actually opening up about something that happened to me today. I want to be transparent with the people that follow me. I want them to know that when we have these highs and when we have these lows sometimes, because that's just life in general. Nobody just goes through life having a super high and not getting down sometimes. Jacob says you gotta love yourself. Self-love. That's why I always wear these shirts, man. Scott says the actual issues happen in an instant, and it's the residual feelings, all that left the fact. How you deal with life after the fact generally is a reflection on how you dealt with those feelings. Facts. So that was part one. You know, the quote of the week. We're gonna get into part two, which is gonna be a question of the week or something that we start to talk about. I'm gonna call somebody up. We're gonna talk about it. But the quote of the week is this: if you never heal from what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. So I'm gonna see y'all in part two, man. That was part one. Catch y'all on the flip side.